I could not have timed that any closer. Except Dipshit McGee here forgot to switch the audio source. So I'm going to try this and see if this works. It seemed to work last time. But hello everyone. Welcome. So we're doing more Hand of Fate today. We're doing Tower and Star, hopefully. We're going to start with Tower, which I've already taken the liberty of going through. We've got Adrian. I put encounters that are designed to get food, as well as a couple other encounters that I'd like to move forward with. All my equipment is designed for Empire, for food, or chance card gambits. And then for supplies, I never really know what to go with, so I went with food, gold, and some leather armor. Can't go wrong there. So, let's get started, because I have a feeling this is not going to be
The blasted
easy.
tower has been long the symbol of mankind's folly, of things coming to an end.
And if you can
We have
hear
not
the
yet
game
reached our conclusion yet. We
coming
creep
through my
closer,
microphone, let me
she
know,
said.
and I will
The
do what I
blasted
can to fix
tower
that.
is the home of one who can answer your questions. I do not think she will appreciate you calling, however.
An encampment of an empire. We're already off to a rolling start here. An encampment of Empire soldiers surround the base of a colossal tower. With picks and hammers, they gradually chip at the black stone. An older soldier greets your approach. Captain Hardwick of the 6th Legion, what is your business here? Let's ask what his business is. Captain Hardwick is taken aback and then laughs. Ha ha! We were posted here to find a man who seeks to bring down the Empire. You're a man. Maybe it's you. He chuckles incredulously before continuing. They say the traitor is hidden in this tower, betrothed to the sorceress within. Of course, they didn't think to tell us that the tower is a death trap. I've lost many good soldiers in there. No clue. There's a door on the first landing that will not open unless you provide an offering of apples to the gargoyle statue. Moreover, it permits only one soul to pass through. All the men I've sent through the door have not returned. Behind him, Hardwick's soldiers begin to throw chunks of tower wall at each other in jest. I've sent far too many men in that maker-forsaken tower, and they never return. So as far as I'm concerned, you are welcome to it. Sent word to the capital that this is a doggone accursed mission. Haven't heard back, of course, so Mervyn over there suggests we topple the tower with force. Behind Hardwick, a soldier hammers at the rock in a frenzy, a manic grin on his face. Merlin loves breaking things. Six new lands before tower falls. There's 4 tower levels. So I want to explore around the tower.
A splash of silver and an opportunity to mold the world to your liking.
While wandering the forest, you spy a deer glowing with a silver light.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
With great care, you close the distance. The deer watches you with golden brown eyes, but does not flee. I offer it some cake.
Nicely timed.
You offer a spice cake to the deer. After sniffing it a while, it nibbles at it, allowing you to pet its warm, speckled fur. The silver light surrounding the deer spreads up your arm until it engulfs you as well. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps, and watch in dismay as your gold disappears in a plume of smoke. You are emboldened by this hardship. You wonder whether there is a pattern to silver light's magic. While lost in your reveries, the deer bounds away in the forest. But hey, I'm famous now, so that's cool.
Fame, of course, is a sword that cuts both ways. There are times when one would rather not be known.
While passing through a nondescript village, a red-faced drunk grabs your arm. It's the mercenary that was at the burning of Brayden! The villager refused to believe your protested innocence. Surrounded by a bevy of sharp pitchforks, you hear a voice shrill. Will you submit to a trial by fire, you murderer? If it comes to combat, killing the villagers will surely make you even more notorious. That's a great question. I'm going to attempt to escape. You raise your eyebrows at Adrienne, and with practice synchronicity, you both flee. Yeah, baby, yeah! Although angry, the villagers only give chase for a few fields before allowing you to escape. Just as you escape the last pursuer, a little girl jumps down from a tree and places a squishy cake in your hand. For you, a brave adventurer, I hope it helps in your fight against the Great Doom. Hey. You find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment and devious schemes. Snap! Your foot breaks a twig and the noise falls silent. Ooh! A few mages come furiously out of the tent, followed by a hulking ogre. The ogre spits at the mage's feet. What nonsense here, on this day of trading? Bootless knaves! Thou did not think to spell the force against wanderers. One of the mages shrugged. At least he looks healthy and full of blood. Could fetch a lot at the market. Well then. Should have known when I lost track partway through that I was in trouble. But I don't think a fifth card from Adrienne was gonna help. Oh. Oh, fuck. This is not the fight I wanted. God damn it. Got the wrong equipment for this. Okay, now to help Adrienne deal with Humperdinck over here. More damage. This dagger's the wrong weapon for this. We may have to start over here. Yeah, we are starting over. Well. That's amazing.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however. Options yet lay before you, but some of those doors are now closed. Traps have often been a factor of the game.
All right.
Yet here they are transformed into an end of themselves. Here they become the entirety of our examination.
It's the exact same one I had before. But... oh, yes! A few unsavory-looking people exit the tent in a menacing fashion, along with a bevy of skeletons. What are you doing snooping around here? Trying to kill our skeleton friends here? Another thief brandishes their weapon frantically. No, leave them alone. They're just because they're skeletons don't mean they did nothing wrong. What? I have to deal with 14 skeletons? Are you kidding me? We may have to pour the drink soon. Oh no.
Working in the forest is hard, hot, and it's not a holiday.
Man, I am just not focused today. Damn it. That's what I get for trying to eke out those, fuck. Yeah, this is not going great to start off with, but that's okay. The mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices the dead bodies. Alright, look like we don't have time for this here. She throws a sack of something at you. Oh. Pious robes are not a terrible idea, but I'm gonna go with the Marksman Bane.
Show your worth through action.
Don't follow us. The mage waves her arm and the tent along with the mage and Sundry disappear into nothingness.
Under the usurper, the world fills with the untalented.
A net sweeps you up and you and Adrienne up into a tangle of elbows and awkward knee angles. A trap. A man in embarrassing green tights strolls toward you. Ho there, money bags! He twists his mustache debonairly and trips over his own feet. You wouldn't mind if I share your wealth with these less fortunate, would you? I think this is a good time for Adrienne. Damn. With his sword at your throat, you are forced to pass your coins through the net. This takes a while, as he insists you do it one-handed while you nervously eyes your weapon. He moves to release you from the net, but stops. Chiding himself, he uncomfortably bids you farewell, leaving you alone to disentangle yourself. You pass through a village, just another adventurer. The villagers nod as you kindly pass.
A home for artifacts rare and fabulous. Also a cave of treachery and deceit.
This hidden oasis was once the home of a great magician, Merrick explains. His secrets are said to be lost, but I'm sure they can be found. Your reward cannot be much further. The flickering light of your torch reveals rows of magical treasure as you enter the secret vault of a long-dead magician. This chamber is rumored to hold items of great power, he explains. The ancient relics and ornaments shimmer quietly under a layer of dust. Take your pick. Oh, fuck.
Games within games within games.
I have a 1 in 12 chance that this roll works. And I rolled 2. You select a golden hourglass. Within moments you feel exhausted and hungry, the seconds passing like days or weeks to you. Weak with hunger, you let the hourglass slip your fingers. Ow. But only a few are real, Merrick admits, sensing your anger. The rest are traps for burglars said to explode, or worse, without warning. Don't worry, this means one less trapped item. The room of magical treatments is silent as you make your decision. Hey!
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
The item you select glows with inner power as you pick it up. It is more beautiful than I've ever imagined. Merrick grabs it hastily from you. This item will finally allow me to sway the guild. I'm sorry, my friend, he says, but as he puts the artifact in his cloak, you're a great pupil, and you've played your part. But now you're only a loose end. And I don't have an Ariadne. She's a busty lass, but God, I love her. With that giant hammer of hers, oh. Merrick the Thief. The city breeds quick hands and hard hearts. Booyah, Grandma. I'm surprised I didn't have an achievement with it. This questline was, what, 7 parts long? It seems I underestimated you. The first day you caught me back in the city bazaar, I should have known you'd best me in the end. The young thief winces as he pushes the artifact towards you. Take it. It is yours.
A moment of history and a cloud of death. A reward well earned.
The gates of the vault begin to close and you make your hasty exit. The town crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the watchtower where recruitment is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malafal's plan to wipe out the Paupers district. The outbreak there, and we cannot risk sparing any lives, he says. I always forget which one's which in this. If I fight, whichever side I fight with, I get either money or food. So if I fight with the Empire, I get money. So if I fight with the Paupers, I get food. Oh, I really hope I did put it. Chat, be quiet today. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. You spot a peasant woman with a child behind some barrels. You lead them past the wall, past gatekeepers who look pointedly in the other direction. Bless your heart, she says, holding back tears. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Find a makeshift tent in the forest. Oh, this one. Shit. No, I'm just gonna go for it. Northern shaman emerges from the tent. Menacing group of hardened raiders soon follow. Oh. If this is a 2-on-2, I'm not too worried about it. If if this is oh goodness. Tyrant. In the north only might makes right. Do not become tyrant without a pile of bodies behind you. Tyrants fare regenerative ice armor that dulls standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor. Artifact is right bumper. Okay. Oh, damn. Little spanking action there. Woo. Mage pokes her head. A mage pokes her head out of the tent and notices the dead bodies. We don't have time for this. Here. Makes life. And some gold.
I do not tarry with these sorts of devices. They are a sign the world has lost its way.
Ariadne leads you through the street of the city to a dilapidated house tucked into a darkened alleyway. This is where we find the first thing we'll need to fix Anders' forge, a mechanical oddity. The inside of the house is distinctly tidier, and you are surprised by the presence of a small general store within. A young woman minds the counter. That's Marion, the mage! Ariadne whispers loudly. Marion hears, of course. Can I help you? Could you please refrain from calling me a mage out loud? Don't worry, Marion! Only old biddies shopping here. We're here for that! She points at a large copper bauble studded with silver nubs resting upon the counter. This is a genuine article of the bygone dustman. It's priceless. I can't part with it. The mage hugs it to herself. The Empire doesn't bother us out here in the slums, and I have a few magical potions that the people appreciate, so they don't really care that I'm a mage. I've lived in the city since I was a child. It's my home. Marion the mage frowns. I deserve to live here as much as anyone else. She's such a small thing. I'd be easier to and squishy as a gnat. I can still hear you. Oh, this is gonna suck. Marion relaxes her grip on the mechanical oddity. I will sell it to you for 50 gold. I can't pay that much. For science? Oh. Well, if it's for science. She reluctantly gives you the mechanical oddity for free.
I do not understand where this is going. We will see.
Now, the next thing that we need for the forge is... Ariadne scratches her head as she tries to remember. A pumpkin! But not just any pumpkin! While passing through a nondescript village, a red-faced drunk grabs your arm. It's the mercenary that was at the burning of Brayden! Alright, let's attempt to escape. Oh, that's as close as you get.
You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
I trip over a cow. I guess I wasn't moving fast enough. I'm sorry.
Come on!
Ooh, 91. That combat went really, really well. I'm actually pretty pleased with myself. The remaining villagers back away in terror, their neighbors slain at their feet. You flee.
Even as the Empire closes down, as each piece becomes more isolated, still the gates open. Nothing can be kept silent forever.
You see the tower in the distance. The sound of Hardwick's soldiers slowly chipping down its walls echo to even here. A slight rustling in the reeds is all the warning you get that your life is in great danger.
Woo! You are some bad people!
Oh, God, I was
Time
hitting the
for
button.
the hammer!
With the brigands defeated, you search the area for supplies. While passing through a nondescript village, a weathered crone boats it. Oh God. Oh. A weathered crone points at you. It's the shape-shifting lizard monster who burnt Braid into the ground with his fiery breath. Women, children, and dogs surround you from all sides in a confusing cacophony. Pitchforks are waved menacingly. Before you know it, you find yourself tied to a stake. The villagers eagerly set the wood at your feet alight. Oh, for fuck's sake. The fire builds quickly at your feet. You wait for the villagers to do something, but they wait, transfixed. Flames lick your legs, searing you. Your anguish writhing unravels the rope and you roll away from the blaze. Yeah. The villagers shout fearfully and brandish their pitchforks. You draw your weapon with reluctance. Wow, this is a rough challenge. Like, dear Lord.
Come on!
Running out of hit points. Need more hit hit points. Drain villagers back away in terror. Their neighbors slain defeat you flee.
An opportunity once more to find what you need.
You see an adventurer leaving a farm with a large basket of fresh vegetables and sweet pies. He grins at you as he passes, looking terribly pleased with himself. An elderly farmer flaps his hand at you near the farm. Oh, adventurer! Be you a small potato or an acclaimed hero? Come closer so my eyes can see you. He squints at you and declares you a nobody. A small potato, after all. He turns his nose up you and you bid an awkward goodbye before leaving his lands. Welcome back, my friend. You're traveling with company, I see. I shall gather extra provisions. Now that we're such good friends, my prices for you are as low as always possible. Well, let's buy some food.
You are not the only one who would seek to ascend. Not in any sense.
Captain Hardwick signals you over. Once you've reached a safe landing, return to report what you have seen. Make a watch over you. Hi, Akka. You arrive at the first landing in the first door. True to Hardwick's word, the wooden door lacks even a handle, and your attempts to kick it open are futile. There's a stone gargoyle beside it, its hands outstretched, its mouth a gaping grin. You hear ancient gears in the wall click to life, and the handle-less door swings open. You enter, but as Adrian goes to follow you, the gargoyle's eyes flare red, and stone doors slam shut. No amount of pushing manages to budge it. The only way is up. You venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever's in store. Oh, goodness me. Ah, but there's a food thing over there and a gold thing over there. Walked into that, but I really need that 2 food, otherwise I'm taking more damage later. Shush. Has 0. I also only have 1 gold, so I did need the gold too. Relieved, you pass through the trap level's exit. There's a stone lever by the exit, glowing with silver light. You take the risk and pull it. A wreath of silver light passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch stunned as your coins become baked potatoes and your rations turn to silver. Ah! See? It was good to go for the gold! Yes! You wonder whether there's a pattern to Silverlight's magic. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this point.
Who dwells atop this tower?
Stairs
And
spiral
why
up
do they
into
strive
darkness.
so to keep you out?
As you ascend the stairs, you pass a dimly lit landing, empty save for a primitively hewn stone bear sat in the center. Close up, the statue's eyes are bored so deep into the stone that they resemble dark, endless pits. There's an inscription etched upon its snout. I laughed and she cursed me. I walked for an age to see her weeping. I felt fear as she kissed her lover. Grant me the face of my last hour. What? I think you're right, Akka. Because the way I see
could not
it
be
playing
more
out...
pleased to train you. You have every skill Callus lacked. Patience, delicacy.
The way I see the story playing out is
Skill.
he walked to see her weeping. Felt fury when he found out that she was kissed, like she was with someone else. And then upon discovery, you laughed and was cursed. So at first nothing happens, and you feel quite foolish. Then golden liquid begins to leak from the statue's eyes as it drips onto the floor and hardens into solid gold tears. After a time, the golden tears abate. Your grinning and smiling is not rewarded with additional gold. You find nothing else of interest in this landing. You journey upward in the tower and arrive at another handleless door. The distant sound of blades heralding more traps behind the threshold. Beside it, another stone gargoyle. Remember your promise. You head back down to the tower to report back to Captain Hardwick. You report to Captain Hardwick about what you had witnessed within the tower. He notes it down and lets you go on your way. Alright, so let's go back. We need more food. We need more fame, too. So the silver deer, last time I encountered it, swapped my gold and my fame. I don't think that's really going to do me any good here, so I'm going to leave it be. I mean, had I spent my gold... Oh, yay! You feel cold stone against your cheek, head pounding, you open your bleary eyes. The unmistakable scrape of metal wakes you fully from your slumber, and you slowly take stock of your surroundings. And yes, the game is quickly recognizing this to be one of my favorites. Money, money, money. Ooh, that was close. Oh, really? I picked this card because I wanted food. And everything was gold. I mean, you're not wrong, Akka. I could use the gold for food. 35 gold, though, is nothing to scoff at. Yeah, which is why I'm kind of tempted not to spend the gold. Imperial armor is not a terrible idea, but... Thank you, chat. Well, then here we go. Chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many other items. Otherwise, a wonderful smell wafts from the cart. The old farmer hawks his wares to pass by. Tarts, pies, exotic fruit! Chester gives you a jolly wave. And what would you like to buy on this fine morning? Should we go exotic fruits, or or should we go with pie? Here, I'll let you decide, Echo. What are you in the mood for? What is the Echo craving for food today? I mean, I'm always down for pie. I normally eat about 3 1/7 pieces of pie. That's pie. Yeah, we already got the token for this one. I don't think it matters either, but I'm just curious what... Yeah, it's all food. Just wondering what you were in the mood for. You want tarts? Sure, we can give you tarts. Pass you a tart overflowing with custard and berries. I'm simply giving tarts away today. Must be the sunshine. He considers the few remaining tarts for a while, before he finally decides on the price. Hey, we can keep going. Want more tarts? I passed you a vegetable pie. It smells richly of herbs. Ooh, we're gonna decline that purchase. And that sweeps you an area and up into a tangle of mess of elbows and awkward knee angles. A trap. I just have that that scene from Spaceballs where Rick Moranis looks at the cameras like, "Everyone got that?" I'm feeling 5 right now. I don't know about you. Nope. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. I lost track like partway through. Push it. Push it real good. Do 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 do. Aka, anything? I'm gonna go for 2. That was 1. Toll bridge through the valley is manned by an odd family of goblins. They demand payment. I'll lose 2 equipment. Ooh. That was not nice. Oh, and the confused thief is back. Fuck. I had it after like 2 shuffles and then my eyes went cross-eyed. God damn it. For fuck's sake! So now I have no food. So now I have to buy food. Oh, why am I always early on this?
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Oh, I think this is where I'm gonna lose. Tower is fucking hard, damn. It's not so much. It's not so much hard. It's just like you gotta be on your A game. Look at all the bitches.
Time for the hammer.
Oh, I got shot. Yeah. Wow.
Now death comes to you. This story ends here.
But Steigel pumpkin. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these encounters. You can throw that in there. We don't need Cave of Wonders anymore. We finished that. Let's see. No, Ak, you're not allowed to die. I'm gonna put this card in there just because I'm curious what it does. Well, we know what the premise of this. Hey, thanks, chat. Yep.
Breathe. You have done well.
And we're going to offer it some cake. Oh, fuck! God damn it. We're just having some fucking dandy luck. I mean, granted, this is a card that I put in, but that's because I want the food from the villagers.
Do you not want to buy it? Good!
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Wasn't pretty, but it wasn't ugly. It was just kind of there. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. I get 2 fame and 5 food, baby.
This town has been the home of much. It has changed over the years.
You arrive at the town of Steigl. Ariadne seems unenthusiastic about returning to her hometown. There's not much to see here. It's nothing like the city. We do have a fortune teller, though. She's great. So we've acquired a mechanical oddity for poor Anders Forge. Now she will need a special pumpkin. Thankfully, my mother grows the famed Steigl pumpkins herself. Steigl's town center is unremarkable apart from a beautiful clock tower and a small cluster of tents, tucked into a shaded corner away from the hustle and bustle. To fix the forge, of course! The fortune teller is withered with age and draped in gaudy fabrics. She barely registers your arrival at her stall. Who's there? She croaks. Imminent carnage. You are barreling headlong into imminent carnage. If you do not take care, everything will be lost. She will die alongside a hero. A glorious death is her blessing. Ariadne nods her head. It's a word for word. That's what she told me when I was a tot. I won't kill over pulling up turnips. I'm going to die a hero. Born in a Fallhow will bring great peril onto his family, but they will forgive him as they have before. That is his curse. The cloaked family are furtively huddled around a small fire pit as Topaz has arrived, as if worried that someone will try and stop them. The mother and father automatically step defensively in front of their soup, pulling the children behind them. The father laughs wearily. Because we are starving, and we don't know when our next meal will come from, or even whether Steigl will make us move on. The mother cinches her robe. We are from Farwater, but I doubt that means anything to you. Ariadne chimes in. Farwater, where the great Kalwa River meets the sea. Father looks surprised and then terribly sad. Yes, hero, the most beautiful town in this land, and we don't even know when we can ever return there. The Empire's taken our homes and set up their war towers to push into the north. When will they stop? They draw themselves up proudly, although their thin faces betray them. We may have lost our homes, but we are not beggars. Those poor sods. Topaz, just accept the date. Maybe you two can watch anime together. Ariadne's mother lives in a farmhouse on the fringe of Steigl. She is much, much shorter than Ariadne, decidedly average. Her mousy brown hair is cropped short, and her thin face seems frozen in a mask of anxiety. Ariadne's mother, Bethel, clatters about the kitchen with a pained look on her face. A calm comes over Bethel's face as she talks about her husband. My husband forged the armor of the Emperor himself. I'm here, now, Ma. People are going to know who I am. I'm going to die a hero's death. Don't say that, Ari. You're not going to die. Everybody dies, Ma. At least I'll die a hero's death, unlike Father. Her face lights up. Oh! Are you planning to follow in your father's footsteps? Oh, Ari, that's wonderful. No, I'm not. I'm rebuilding a fort for a friend. Her mother sighs and leaves the room, returning with a pumpkin as round as a water barrel. That's the last of the harvest.
This is hardly the most noble of your quests. You seem a common
Ariadne's
errand
mother,
runner.
Bethel. Alright, looks like we're done here. So that basically was a whole lot of dialogue that I had nothing to do with, and just, here, have a pumpkin. A pair of Empire soldiers poke their head out of the tent and gasp at your presence. Yeah, go. You two go and do cute things together.
Time for the hammer.
Yes, you can show him all the cat girls. Ooh. The friendly innkeeper. So we've already done this. I think you're allowed to pet the cat girls, though. realize I should have kept the gold, because then I could have the gold swapped to food, but oh well. Oh, it swapped fame and food. Okay. That works. So last time I made a happy face and got 15 gold. I feel like... So if happy face got gold, I wonder if I get food with a sad face and fame with an angry face. Or something like that. I'll try making a sad face, see what happens. Oh. Okay, it just crumbles to dust. Hey, thanks, chat. Oh, I should have known it was the confused thief. So the old maiden's down there. Okay. Actually, that's okay, because now I don't have to worry about that card in this level. I have no money. Hey, thanks, chat. Actually, I'd rather have the gold in this case. Watch as I lose like a shit ton of health. Damn it. A little slow on that dodge. Jeez, Ariane killed the other two? I think you can switch your vote, Topaz. Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. Mm-hmm. You already did it. But now if you were to put A back in, it would flop your vote back to A. Alright, so what we got? See 4 chests. I hate this trap. This trap can fucking suck my nuts. I did not. $35 gold and 2 food. 4 fame. Hell yeah. Climb the tower, passing uneasily through blah blah blah. There's a
How
gargoyle.
easily will you pass the traps put there to stop you?
You hear ancient gears in the wall click to life and the wooden door swings open. You venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever lies in store. Oh, there is 3 chests in this one. They really are stacking the traps in this. That was 20 health, that was worth going back for. Mwahaha. Excellent. Good, good, hey. Wow, I have 60 gold. Neat. Oh, jeez. Well, now I'm famous.
More traps. More questions.
Oh, shoot. Suddenly you hear a shriek like banshee, and a dark shape comes rushing down the steps toward... I'm gonna dodge out of the way. You lay flat against the wall, and the dark shape rushes past into the light. You recognize the sigil of the Empire in the split second before its head snaps around to the root to reveal a soldier. Her face is gaunt and her pale, her eyes wild. She waits, coiled with tension at the bottom of the stairs. She shakes her head violently as if trying to dislodge an unwelcome thought. A voice cracked from disuse rasped from her. Miriam? No! She begins to cry, her tears cleaning tracks down her dusty face. You quickly note what's further up the stairs. Yet another gargoyle-guarded door before guiding the weeping soldier gently out of the tower. Captain Hardwick's surprise at the soldier's return to the camp is replaced by a mask of pity and fear as she alternates between mistaking her fellow soldiers for Miriam and weeping uncontrollably. Hardwick stops you before you go. Here, she has no use for it now, and you saved her. He smiles grimly, as much as she could be saved. No. Although I do want to take a look at my equipment now. Alright, Villager's Axe is fine, I think. Explore around the tower.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
I mean, I'll ask for supplies. See? Works out well. I want to keep exploring around the tower.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste means only failure.
Alright. I'm going to offer it some cake. I'm gonna hope that fame swaps with something. Nope. Food and gold. But that's okay. Oh, the unimpressed farmer. That actually works out really well because I have a shit ton of fame. Oh, thanks, chat. He squints at you and cries out, clapping his leathery hands in joy.
Why, it's you! I'm honored, adventurer, simply honored.
He insists on gifting you a basket overflowing with freshly baked bread and fruits. Not bad. So, I've got 6 groups of cards I get to play from before the tower falls, and I'm already halfway through the tower, almost up to the 3rd rung of the tower. And I could cheese it right now and just be like, oh, hey, sure, yeah, let's just have chat help me out with the last piece of food I need, but we're going to explore new lands. Oof. Oh. Ow. Hey, there's a card I can avoid.
Making deals with the guild? I can only think this will end poorly for both of us.
Against your better judgment, you decide to appeal to the Thieves Guild for their patronage to help fund your journey ahead. Some of the guild members are sympathetic towards your cause and offer support in the future. The dealer will add your selected game cards to the deck. I mean... right? Oh, I get to pick another one? The rest of the guild shows little interest in getting involved with your misadventures. Oh, and the friendly innkeeper's down there. Well, if I have a shit ton of gold, I can go get more food. Uh-oh, it's the Band of Thieves again. I'd rather save Ariane for the fight. Hey, chat. Can I say something real quick? Love you. That is all. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh. Oof. Both of these are good. I'm gonna take the Gladiator Visage. Okay. That card is fucking awesome. Oh, cool. It's the Unimpressed Farmer. Captain Hardwick sails you over, blah blah blah. We've already done this. You venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever lies in store. See, I'm wondering how the gold token's supposed to work for this. Is there anything on either side there? Or am I better off just going straight through? I really hope that's not the case. Relieve you pass by through the trapped level's exit. You pull the stone lever by the exit. A wreath of silver life passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps as you watch your rations transform into fresh baked vegetable pies. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe for you
The
to
end
journey
is
up.
in sight. Or is it?
As you climb, you notice more and more vines breaking through the tower masonry. You reach the next landing and your jaw drops. Somehow, growing from the stone is a huge tree. It seems ancient. Craning your neck, you see its branches disappear in the darkness above. It sways gently despite there being no breeze. You grab a branch and hoist yourself up. As you navigate the twisted branches, you feel like a child again. Dim light flickers peacefully through the leaves, dappling the tower in a warm glow. Hanging from the branch, you spy a pear glowing with a familiar silver light. I'm gonna climb back down. The stair spirals around the massive tree for whatever seems like ages. Finally, you reach yet another barreled door in its gargoyle sentry. You head back down to report to Captain Hardwick. You report to Captain Hardwick and about what you had witnessed within the tower. He notes it down and lets you go on your way. You return to the tower and find the Empire camp empty. Cursing, you realize that Captain Hardwick and his soldiers have decided to ascend the tower. If they find the sorceress, they will surely kill her. I see this might be the thing.
Mages have always had to deal with fear. the usurper has organized an inquisition to put an end to us. He has not succeeded yet.
Though no hungry gargoyles bar your way, the traps have been powered up again. You grit your teeth and enter the first trap level once more. You must reach the top of the tower before it's too late. I think we have our answer, Akka. It's a time. I have a minute and a half to get through the entire tower. If y'all want to, well, with no time to waste, you mount the stairs to the next trap. I mean, drawing ragged best, you continue toward the third trap level. Is this the final one? You ready yourself and run through the door. I'm hoping it's the final one, but 90 seconds would have given me 22.5 per level. Well, 3 would be 30 seconds, 4 would be 22.5. Past this door, you go ever upward to the next gargoyle, you find the way clear. The door is ajar. You push past it, but it does not lead to another trap level. A cold breeze buffets you. You're outside being pulled this way and that by the winds. If you fell, it would be your death. Stairs loop around the tower, leading upwards, surely to the top. You reach the top to see an old robed woman restrained in ropes, Captain Hardwick holding a sword to her throat. There's no pity in his eyes as he looks to you, only wild fear. Back! You have been corrupted by mage filth, unnatural, dangerous filth. His voice rises shrilly as he lifts his sword to the executioner's blow. You leap forward and parry his strike. So I think the way that's supposed to play out is, if I can get up there in time, I can save the mage. If I don't, then I get murdered. General Hardwick, respected by his soldiers, a family man with a fondness for fishing. Now one of you will die. Generals cause damage to an area when they sound their horns. Use evade to make yourself scarce.
I have planned a lot of stuff, and someone is gonna pay for that. Come on!
And you big lass, you're getting in me way. chunk his health like that. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, you love to hear it. Oh, it's so good. You begin to untie the old mage. She stares unblinking. You are the one who will kill him. I am the sorceress atop the tower. She doesn't appear to have anything else to say on the matter. Emperor? She licks her dry, wrinkled lips. Is that what he calls himself now? The sorcerer becomes frustrated at your clear confusion. The game of life and death, boy. He controls it now, and the land weeps for it. The north is burning. Peasants are forced to leave their homes and wander until they starve. Have you not seen the slave ships sent south? They creak, filled to the brim with his own children. He will force the world into submission if he must. She turns to you, voice low. And he wants to kill you. The Reaper. This Hardwick man. Yes, yes. The sorcerer grasps your hand in hers. He wants to slice your head from your shoulders, to flay your skin, and burn you alive. But you evade him at every turn. Do not feel it in the air. The land rebels against his iron grip. The sorceress sweeps her arms high as a deep rumble fills the sky. The high priestess will soon descend the mountain on the great beast as her people's last hope. The mage brew anarchy. The blight grows stronger every day. Soon, the very sea will run red. This will not end unless he is dead. Her head snaps to you, suddenly suspicious. What will you do if you face him? I mean, I kind of want to... Like, should I just be a cheeky little bastard? Her ink-black eyes scrutinize you. No good can come of this. No man was ever meant to command the game. Heed these words. Before Callus there was another, and before him another, and another before that. Her dry wrinkled hands grab yours. Swear to me if it comes to it. Her eyes are blacker than night. Smash it. Burn the throne. Split the game down the middle, so none may sit at the table again. For obtaining a Steagle pumpkin. Nice. Not bad, not bad. All right, it is time to do the star. Look at that, 15 encounters, 15 equipment. Ooh, this is gonna be a doozy. All right, let's start with the encounters. Mages are opening up the gates of the underworld in the dark corners of the Empire. Close the portals before it's too late. So we're fighting corrupted. We have all the types of gambits. And then the relic wishes only to death on their owners. Prepare to scrounge life where you can. So let's start with finding ways to get life or max life. So do I want to take Alchemist? That's a rough one to take. You know what? Let's get some blessings in here. Goodness me. And then let's throw in, let's go back to all. So let's take and continue on with Ariane's quest line. Let's see if I can do ones that get me tokens. Fairy ring sounds good, right? Old Maiden's always good. Exploring the wilds could be helpful here. What else would be good? Oh, I know. That one. But oh, confused thief. Gain gold or food. Alright, so we got our encounters. Now for equipment. What am I fighting? Corrupted. Defeat 50. Easy enough. else should I put in here? That might be helpful. What else do I throw in here? Don't know what that is. We'll put that in there. I haven't picked a platinum card yet. Actually, let's go back and let's look at rings, see if there's any. I don't know what this does. Throw that in there. Alright, and then supplies. Let's take the max life. Let's see, is there anything that's good for... Take the knight sword. And let's take 5 food just to be safe. Alright. Then away we go.
There is much that people meddle with that they ought.
Oh my gosh, look. Did you see the cards that just popped up? There's some nastiness in this one.
You understand the game. You have let it shape you. You may have the skills we need to face him, or you may die.
The village of Forced Ford gathers in the town hall to discuss the mage resurgence. Well, an elderly farmer stood upon the stage. I saw it clear as day. With my one good eye, an almighty swirling spiral, black and sparking, come to take my corn. And our lives! Comes a hysterical shout from the back of the room. The caucus descends into pandemonium. The mayor tries to calm the assembly, but has little luck. A sobbing woman throws a chair at the window in frenzied terror. He could be lying intentionally. Old Frank is very, very blind. We all know mages are around, despite the Empire telling us they are merely tales. However, I've heard they're getting more dangerous. A sign of the times. The mayor stops you before you go, shaking off a screaming farmer. The Empire is off in the north somewhere. There's nobody to help us. I beg you, comb the area for anything suspicious. If you do, I'll reward you. Receive 10 food when you reveal all encounters on the table. I mean... You're unsure of where to start, but you know you must close these portals somehow. Hey, thanks, chat.
Each tool represents part of the power that I once held.
This is a way to start. On a lonely imperial road, there lies a dilapidated tavern known as the Black Cauldron. Inside, you spy a group of mages huddling together in a dark corner of the tavern. They are gazing, enraptured at a dull copper goblet in the center of the table. Chat. Thoughts? I feel like both of these end poorly. I mean, well, Avi knows. Alright. You grabbed the closest one and gave him a vigorous shake. Fighting some unseen resistance, he turns to look at you with red-rimmed eyes. The mage is weeping. Help me. It's killing me. Let's take the goblet away. The goblet is surprisingly heavy and takes some effort to lift off the table. Merely holding it sends a strange chill up your spine. You try to drop the artifact, but something compels you to keep it. As you pocket the goblet, the mages suddenly stand and turn toward you. As one, they open their mouths to scream, an unholy sound that rattles the moldy rafters. The pitch increases unrelentingly, and you cover your ears in desperation. The sound rings on in your skull and your chest. Your knees buckle, and you collapse blindly to the ground. You wish desperately for the screaming to stop. Oh, boy. What? It wasn't 18? Gosh. Fuck. So we are okay. As quickly as it began, the screaming stops. When your eyes are adjusted to the gloom of the tavern, you find only piles of ash where the mages had been. You look around, but the building is abandoned. Was it always empty? That's a fuck of a way to start this. Holy shit. Oh, I think this is going to be nothing more than bending over and hoping you have enough lube. Haha! I mean, you're probably right, Topaz. Mage pokes her head from around the tent and notices the dead bodies. Hey! Gosh, what do we take? Monk's Vitality might be beautiful. Oh. Ooh. This was a good card to put in here. I'm thinking Gold Zealot. But Monk's Vitality might be the better call here just because If anything of the flavor of this card so far, I have a feeling that max life is going to be the problem, not total life. But receive 15 gold. I'm gonna be stupid. Fuck! Even with the success, I'm still fighting like 16 enemies. Look at that. Damn. Oh man, I'm totally looking at the wrong places every time an icon shows up. Are you asking how to follow the cards, Bronzebeard?
It is your choice. You can use the weapons you have, or you can attempt to be worthy of this one.
So it's kind of hard, but when the cards come together, you can kind of tell what card goes on top of what other card, and when they come back out, that order's still the same. So the easiest card normally to notice is whatever card goes on top, you can follow that top card to where it goes. So the trick is knowing, like, you follow, like, say you want to follow the success, and you see it go into the middle of the stack. When the cards come back out, you want to see which card is coming out from the middle of the stack, follow to where it goes, and you just kind of keep doing that. Sometimes my eye can follow it, sometimes it can't. But sometimes, like, the cards just move so fast, you're just like, what the fuck?
The earth here is torn and bleeding. Take caution.
We have one mechanical oddity and one staggle pumpkin. A chunk of Terravane ore is the last thing I'll need before I can rebuild Anders Forge. Terravane ore isn't as ominous as it sounds, Ariane explains as you approach the great gaping maw of the Salt Cliff Mines. I believe a bandit called Brand is in charge here. Dusty miners travel the winding paths into the earth, pushing heavy carts stacked high with glimmery blue ore. You follow a group of weary workers deep into the mine. Rich veins of ore glitter in the dim lamp light. It's no different than watching the cup game where you put something underneath one of the cups, you just move all the cups around, and then you pick the cup that's got the ball under it. It's just that these are cards, and they all have. It's a lot more subtle. Clouds of dull blue ore dust hang in the air, stinging your eyes. When you squint, you can make out a man in the distance, haranguing a group of tired-looking workers. That be Rand. He glares at you warily, occasionally shouting at miners to hurry up. He leans against a dusty wall and lazily flicks his rapier at a passing miner, causing them to flinch. I'm Rand the Fighter, and I'm in charge when the boss ain't here. And the boss ain't here, so I'm in charge. You start to cough. The blue dust is impossible to escape. Yeah, it's poison, all right. He smirks at your clear discomfort. We get the miners to drink brewed silverleaf every morning, but sorry, fresh out. You start to cough. The blue dust, possible escape. Let Ariane do the talking. You look at Ariane, and she smiles understandingly. She raises her hammer in a slow arc overhead and brings it crashing down right where the man is standing. At the last minute, he nimbly leaps out of the way. By the maker, you pack a wallop. He dusts himself off. He doesn't retaliate. You get the impression he believes you're part of this guild. Your coughing's hacking wet. The tickle in your throat is becoming painful. The price is 300 gold for a piece. You got 300 gold? Ariane frowns. Maybe we would see if any of the miners can help us. It'll be easier to talk one off to Rand. Clouds of, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk to a miner. The miner looks around nervously when you stop to talk to her. My name is Sheb. I used to be a silversmith in Falhallow, but Falhallow was burned to the ground by the Northerners. Now I have nothing left but my daughter and the food they give us here. Oh, it's terrible. Some of us stop drinking the silver leaf in the morning just to end it sooner. I stay because my daughter needs to eat. The miner laughs. We do not own anything here but the clothes on our back. She raises a finger. I happen to know someone that could help convince Rand to part with some. But you'd have to do something for me first. The miner looks around furtively. One of the brutes here threw my daughter's doll into a pit. If you can get it back to me, I will tell you Rand's terrible secret. The pit is aptly named. Miners point you through the tunnels to pond-sized circular trench in a cave. There are a few miners here, but a couple of Rand's lackeys are ambling about. Ooh. You wait patiently for an opportunity to sneak past, but it never arrives. With each... Ooh. Let's try this again. So this time, it went on the top, and then it went on the bottom. Normally it's when it's the middle, it's the trickiest, but with 4 cards, you have one of 2 options to follow. Normally. One of Rand's lackey appears behind you, smiling amicably. Well, hello. We don't often get visitors in the mines. What can I help you with? Hello, Ariane bellows. We'd like to have a look about the bottom of the pit, if you don't mind. The man smiles. Well, I wouldn't take the pulley system down. We haven't been taking care of it, so you'll probably die. Anyway, have fun. So I'm trying to weigh my options here because I'm probably going to compromise my life, but I'm not really that far into this trek, and if I can at least walk away with the token from this card, I'm okay with that. Oh, I fucked that up. A shout rings across the cave. Hey! What are you doing? You've been spotted by a guard. An arrow bounces off the stone beside you. You hasten your ascent, hoping to evade the guards in the darkness of the pit. You wait for them to lose interest, then clamber back to the surface. Clinging to the rocky wall is tiring. You slowly creep past the guards, you edge all the way to the pit, and a little too far further, you step into the thin air and topple over the side. Quick thinking, Ariadne grabs the back of your shirt to stop your fall, but only succeeds in pulling herself in after you. You fall a short way, but a short way onto a pile of hard somethings. Luckily, the mine is so filled with the sound of pickaxes that the guards remain unaware of your plight. I'm already out of life. You don't have to keep taking my life. Damn, son.
Perhaps different arms would find you faring better, or more skills. Carry on. Do what you will.
I'm gonna try again is what I will.
Here we take a step
Alright.
back and touch upon
We've done this
mystery.
already.
How did things come to change?
So we shake one of them. You know what? For giggles, I'm gonna see what taking his place does. You gently lift the gibbering mage out of his seat and take his place. The goblin hasn't snared you. All you can do is sit and stare. You feel a great hunger in the pit of your stomach and wonder how much time has passed. You see Ariane waiting patiently in your peripheral vision. You want to scream, but no sound comes out. The mage that you rescued is nowhere in sight. Anyone here play ship captain crew? Oh, come on, 16. That's such a good roll. This almost feels like a form of sleep paralysis. Hey! Ariane sighs with boredom and taps you on the shoulder. Are you done yet? The goblet releases you. Weeping with gratitude, you gasp and push weakly away from the table. After recovering with some water and bread, you proceed to gently free the other mages from the goblet's horrible prison. And thanks, they cast a ward on you, protecting you against the goblet's power. Given their diminished state, you doubt the strength of the enchantment. Cast into a portal and rid the world of its evil. So, either way, I get the card. It's just, do I want to lose max life or do I just want to lose life? And I think losing life was the better choice. Hey, it's the innkeeper. Hey, thanks, chat. Hey. He waves a burnt, gnarled stick around with adorned feathers over your hands. Now for your repayment. Some favor of the gods you somehow possess will be mine. He says, insisting that you drink from a dish of putrid liquid. I have become more powerful! He whispers to a nearby skull. As far as you can tell, the skull does not answer. So, did I just give up my blessing? Oh, that was... Well, we are just in a world of fuckery, aren't we? Oh, boy. For For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. It is done.
They have begun an inquisition, yet it is too late now.
You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. The commander stops to interrogate you. You there! What do you know about these portals? The commander scrutinizes your face. Of course you don't. You're clearly of the peasantry. What are you doing with something so dangerous? Forfeit that immediately. Fuck you. Your defiance enrages the commander. Yeah, no kidding, it would enrage it. Gosh, this card sucks. Holy crap.
Leave some for me.
Gotcha. Fuck Adrian. She's just beating the shit out of these guys. A lowly herald bounds from a bush and runs, terrified in the distance. The Empire will learn what transpired here. The dealer adds more Empire monster cards to the deck. Check the Fallen for anything of value. Okay, I'll take it. Oh hey, and 3 gold. Pall of smog casts the city in dull, great light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. If you really hope to be safe, you'd best protect yourselves. I have just the thing, and at a bargain price. The boy looks around discreetly, the tonic to make sure nobody's watching you closely, then discreetly takes a small vial of colorless liquid from his pocket.
This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows high in the northern hills. It will boost your strength, gives you edge you need to survive the poison. I like you, stranger. I'm a fair judge of character, and you seem like a good sort. For you, this is only 5 gold.
The boy moves with surprising speed to keep it from your grasp. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
You lunge for the vial, but the boy skips away with surprising grace and disappears around the side of the street. A sudden scream has you reaching for your weapon and sends the crowd into a panic. A band of armed warriors advance on a silver-haired woman weighing down with an impressive array of weapons. One of the men points menacingly at the woman, declaring, "You sent my brother Mad Eye back to Break-Knuckle Prison, bounty hunter!"
Yes, the woman states matter-of-factly, I did. Perhaps he should learn to accept rejection.
Nobody crosses my family. The old woman says nothing as you move to stand by while the thugs advance. Oh, this is gonna be a rough go of it. Just tell.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder to pick up blood or anything.
The silver-haired woman puts her gun away, saying, I didn't ask for your intervention. You check the fallen of anything as she turns to leave. Ooh. Hey! Awesome. A squad of soldiers appeared from further down the street, calling for everyone to lay down their arms. Too late to be of use, however, they can do little more than survey the carnage. The garrison captain screams orders for everyone to disperse, then rides out down the street. His soldiers run to keep up with him, and you slip away before more trouble starts. You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. We just did this. It's bad enough that I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with the food problem.
Time for the hammer.
Nice, I got 3 of them. She ended him. Oh. So, my already powerful ally is now going to do more damage in combat. Okay.
Callus has ruled for 100 years, and in that time the Empire has become more brutal by the moment.
An ominous red glow emanates from a cave across the great forest-forward lake. Stepping lightly, you peer into the cave, and just as old Frank had described, a great portal chunks black as night, sparkling with red lightning. Corrupted creatures crawl from the portal. The portal turns with greater vigor until it explodes, releasing its energy. Oh, this is gonna be a fuck of a combat. Dare say I'd be getting the hang of this. Cool, so I don't have to worry about the fucking nonsense of the goblet.
With power comes consequence.
So
Can
now
you
what do I
hold
have
a
to deal
dagger
with?
without being caught?
Investigating a curious radiance leads you to a cavern strewn with candles. The stalactites look like monstrous teeth in the flickering light. In the depths of the cave, you find a young woman bound with ropes. A mage raises a dagger menacingly over her heart. You cry out in protest, your voice echoing through the chamber. The mage looks up without a hint of surprise on his face. Ah, the hero has come. But what will he do? I require a sacrifice either way. With the dagger poised above the maiden's heart, your hands are tied. What will you sacrifice to the gods? The mage licks his lips in anticipation. So, I have 105 life, I have 3 gold, and I have 4 fame. I mean, the fame is the harder to get, so I think I'm just going to draw the gold. The mage instructs you to throw your gold into a deep cleft in the earth. The mage hums his exaltations to the gods. Satisfied, he unbinds the woman and offers you the dagger. It will disrupt the portal, if such things interest you, he says before blinking away. Draw a life pain card before every encounter. Ow! Oh, God. Oh, boy. The dagger's uncomfortably warm, but you're compelled to keep it. The maiden bows gratefully.
It's cursed, you know.
The maiden's brown eyes are unsettlingly dark in a dim cave.
But it's beautiful and rare. The magical doorway has been opening everywhere since last solstice.
The maiden swishes her skirt like a little girl and giggles.
I think the dagger will close it. It's powerful and dangerous.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
I need all of these things! But really, supplies is gonna be the way to win here. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I get to fight an ogre. Oh, fuck my ass. Damn it.
Marianne, this is all you. Down he goes, eventually. Nope, apparently he's just gonna die standing up. Great. Mage pokes her head out of the tent and notices the dead body. Hey, more equipment. As much as I want the gambler's jewel, the tiger's eye is like perfect right now. Hey, Charlie.
One must accept the frivolity of their accomplishments in order to find refuge from the god's ire,
The woman says as she places a small bowl of tree bark in front of you.
Can you abandon your ego and thus be redeemed for your poor fortunes?
You nod and the bark combusts in a blaze of green and blue flames. The woman smiles as sweetly scented smoke wafts from the bowl. Anything I want to sell? No. Charlie, you have to magic missile the darkness. Ah, I wish I could make a... Hey, here we go. Bud. Alright, so there's a gold chest over there still. All right. $25 gold, 2 food, 2 fame. All right.
There is a reason the Empire has outlawed mages and their work. Magic can undo everything they have done.
Just getting back to where we were. Oh, it requires fame, that's why I can't wear it. We're just gonna have to leave that one. It's gonna get me killed.
Who wants to get hit first? Come on!
Damn! Delicious. Aw, what? Ah, damn it.
Back to the fray!
um, appreciate the support, Charlie. Do you at least know what happens in this game?
Foursquare and solidly arranged.
As night falls, you hear the sound of digging coming from the cemetery. You spy a coven of mages with shovels. Steadfast they dig until they hear a metallic clanking sound. They unearth a small disc. In the moonlight, you can almost distinguish a pattern on its surface. You crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next. I've not figured out how to manipulate those dice. An ogre trudges over the hill, dragging his club. He greets the mages with a murderous grin. They appear to be conducting some sort of trade. Crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next. Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate that. Yes, it's a game within a game. Choose a card to discard. I will discard Skull of Necromancer. Ogre's gonna just fuck my shit up. An audible grumble breaks the silent night. The ogre pats his fat stomach, bows to the mages, and exits the graveyard. Oh, fuck me. Trip over a broken headstone and crash violently into the ground. What? So I'm going into this combat with 6 health. Oh, fuck my ass. This is not great. Not good. Oh my gosh, I survived it. Oh my god. Oh look. It's a new curse. What is it this time? Draw a curse card before every encounter? Oh no.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities. Perhaps you should have taken your time.
What in the world? This mission sucks. I'm already just look at all of them. These fire bombs suck so much. Come on, Adrian. Thank goodness. That's another one down.
Oh. Come on, Adrian. Go fuck his shit up. Oh, thank God. I just survived 2 combats back to back with 6 hit points. You continue on your journey. Yeah, let's camp. And to think this challenge was nerfed. I want the open wilds. So do we just start over?
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers. If you would prepare for Callus, you will need to improve your ability to find food.
Damn. That's rough. Alright. Let's take a look at our encounters. And let's... Helpful priest is not actually helpful in this circumstance. I think I can get rid of those 3 cards. Alright. Let's do it again, right? At least that time we made it to the 3rd area.
Magic drifts across this land. Power has found its moment.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. This is what I get for just,
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Oh, these guys can eat my ass. We're just gonna start that over. This star... I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there's a card that I struggled with. Strength was a hard one. No, was it strength? No, death. That one was hard. No, it wasn't death. There's something else. The one where I like couldn't eat to heal. Hey, look, none of them are 6s. Hey! Ooh. Well, let's buy food. That's always good. Oh, and the friendly innkeeper. Too bad. Oh, I lost track of that one. Oh, it's me versus an ogre. How goody! No, I grabbed some cola just so I could pour myself a drink, and I have yet to pour that drink.
Time to wreck this joint!
Oh, what? I hit Y, bastard. And that... Nope, that one's on me. Fuck. All right, Charlie, I'm pouring the drink. Yes, Charlie, it's happening. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on.
fallen once more. Fortunately, this is but the lesser game, and we can try again.
Let's try it again. Because I'm going slowly insane, right? Yeah, my cola's condensating all over the place. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Close the 4 portals. Hey, this goblet's cursed. Not 6s. Hey, doesn't matter. We'll try again. Hooray! Alright, this one could be doable. Not with a fucking 6 of a roll. God damn it, and then roll 17. Thank you, Goblet. Go fuck yourself. Laying on a field on a warm summer's day, you spy a tiny figure. You leap forth to catch her. Try to catch her, but she flutters away. What do you want? You want my sword. Fuck you. Oh, I think I just forfeited my equipment, didn't I? I did. Fuck. I'll buy food. Hey, thanks, chat. Greetings, friend. Are you in need of supplies? The group explains that an evil... would you be willing to tag along for an equal share of the food? Let's play a card game. Oh, that was my bad. Fuck.
That will set you in good stead from here.
You want my shield? Fuck you.
It's a thing you put in front of you so people don't hit you.
Wow,
I'm
that's
sure
gotta be
you can
the
work it out.
wisest thing I've ever heard. It's the thing that you put in front of you so that people don't hit you. Yep. We are just rocking with shield. Skies are darkened by your enemy's volleys. Fight in the shade of this personal wooden bulwark.
is hard, hot, and sweet. This is like a holiday.
I'm a murdering machine. Oh, I am just in for blood. Right. Bam! No damage. Hell yeah.
Do you use this for its holy virtues, or its cutting edge?
Ooh. I can't buy anything. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at this and just in complete stupor as to when to press the goddamn button. I'm just watching go back and forth. But so they don't quite go the same speed, so I'm trying to wait for them to line up so that I have a little bit more of a window like that. Nope. Just completely... I'm like getting hypnotized by this. It's just like
I turn my arrows
entrancing.
around in my mind, time on time. I know where I failed, and where you must not.
Yeah, I'm trying not to fail, but... Fuck!
Wow, you're fast! The boy says in admiration. I stole that from a dead goat herder lying in a ditch, though, so I don't know if it'll actually do anything for you.
Sudden scream. This plays out the same. Oh my goodness. Also, was no one impressed that I managed to go through that combat without getting hit?
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder to double up the racing.
Time for the hammer.
Oh. Thanks, Topaz. Oh, 10 food. Oh, that is goddamn delicious. Oh, I should switch to the hammer. Well then. 'Twas a missed opportunity, that was. I'm not gonna lie, this is like my favorite weapon. All right. Well, the shield doesn't have anything, so let's just switch to the Dark Thirst. Alright. I have no gold, so goodbye gold. Oh, well then I guess... Lose to fame, gain to fame. And you don't have any pertinent information, so goodbye. Wait. Oh shit. I forgot the fact that I was getting rid of my curses as we went along. Hey, some discarded coins. Yeah. So currently I'm dealing with a food problem. I have a food problem, and what's the other curse I have? I take a pain. Alright, question. Is there any reason why I should continue to explore the rest of this floor, or should I just go straight for the portals? Let you guys vote on that. Okay. Just beating the shit out of everybody. Gosh, I did like a finisher on almost every freaking enemy that round. Glorious. And now we get another curse.
Games within games within games.
Beautiful. Fuck!
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
What? What? Oh. This is just painful. What? How did I not dodge that? Well, for fuck's sake. Alright.
Every failure in combat can be balanced by success on the table.
Alright. That was just... Oh, what happened, Akka? But you still won, right?
Well done. You continue to impress.
Oh, I forgot to pay attention. What was the final score?
Bad people. Come on.
How much did Dead have? How much did the AI have, though? That's the big question. $30 gold, hell yeah.
I would hope you know better than to keep counsel with the Fae. Those deals never work well for your kind.
Oh, dang. In the depth of the forest, you find a young woman crying, her child tugging at her skirt. She tells you her eldest has disappeared after ignoring her warning about the fairy ring. You notice a circle of toadstools in the meadow nearby. You offer to help her find her child. As you step in the middle of the ring, everything fades. Your vision returns, but the forest is no longer the same. The trees are purple and the sky shines yellow with a bright blue sun. Treading through the strange forest, you encounter a brownie with a head too big for his body. "I'm so hungry. Will you spare me some food?" he says. He munches on a bread roll. "Whatever you do, if you see the fawn, don't believe a word he says. He almost always lies," he says with his mouth full. You walk along a path, following the cheerful sound of a pipe instrument. You've come up to a fork in the road where a fawn plays his pan flute while clicking his hooves about. "Can I help you?" he asks. You inquire about the missing child. "Oh, yes! About yay-high? Scruffy clothes? Yes, he went that-a-way," he says, pointing to the path to the left. You tread lightly down the path and come to a magnificent castle. The drawbridge is lowered so you walk inside. Many goblins and fairies gather in the queen's court. Upon the throne sits the queen, a cherub with 4 faces and a serpent's tail. The first face is a womanly face, the second belongs to a panther. The third face is of a goat, and the fourth is that of a swan. The queen opens all her mouths with her, and her voice echoes, "A mere mortal in my court? Why have you come?" You explain that you're looking for a missing child. She looks you up and down and says, "I will trade the child for one of your blessings." A goblin walks out of a chamber holding the hand of a small child. He escorts you and the child to another fairy ring and sends you on your way. You reappear in the meadow where the mother waits anxiously. You reunite the mother with her child. The mother embraces her children and thanks you profusely.
I will say a prayer for you every day.
At the beginning of each new map, draw a blessing if you have more curses than blessings.
Well done.
Thanks, chat.
Do what you can to find more food.
No. Those are my robes.
I'm alright. Don't you worry about me. Guess we'll put up a fight. Guess just let me see what you wanna do.
Yes, I got good while you were gone. Hey. Yeah. Whoops. That sucked. But it's okay. Hopefully. Oh, come on, I hit Y, you bastard. Oh, well, I appreciate that sentiment, Akka. Makes me feel a little bit better. Yay, 3 gold. Ooh, I get to reveal 3 encounters. I'll take more life. Because you're gonna give me those 10 coins back soon anyways, chat, right?
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder to get the blood racing.
Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Causes full weapon damage to all enemies when activated. If an enemy's killed, gain an extra usage.
Oh, that is
So
baller.
much revenge permeates the world these
Oh.
days. I cannot help but feel responsible.
Thanks, Chad. Ooh, ask about curse removal. That's okay, though. We're gonna buy all the food because we're gonna pay out all of our gold. All right. Let's do this. That artifact's going to take a little bit more skill to use. Oh, it just says hit. I don't have to kill. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. Buy gold. Damn. Hey. And the curse was... Alright, I get to draw the paint. You don't know anything useful. Ow. I'm gonna give him Mother's Blessing, because if I'm on top of my curses, then I'm okay. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I think I'm actually okay on supplies. And I think I actually have a decent amount of life. I'm gonna ask for gold. How did I mess that up? Anything interesting here? Nope, nothing I can afford. Anything I can sell, though? I'm gonna sell this artifact. Do I go for the weapon or do I go for the helm? I go for the helm. Should be okay as long as it's not a huge failure, right? Hey, got a success.
Is everyone having fun? I know I'm not the only one, 'cause I wanna do is have some fun.
Oh, I didn't even think.
Onion ring.
Oh, you're done. Bye, buddy. Ooh, gambler's insurance. After losing 2 precision combat gambits with a failure, a huge failure, draw 2 equipment cards, then discard this card. Neat. Oh, and I'm healed to full. And I can equip this again. Hey, it's Thomas. Ignore him. Demand. Refuse to fight. Alright, let's play a card game. Yes, please. Ooh. A ring. What do I have right now? I've got the mask. I'm gonna go with the ring.
Nicely timed.
Hey, I got the achievement Gamester.
What's that all about? Won all 3 games against Thomas in a single encounter attempt. Nice!
I like achievements, yes I do. I like achievements, how about you?
Oh, I can't buy any food. Damn it. Look slow on that one. Lame. Oh, that is such bullshit. But I am cleaning up with this hammer. Alright. More food. The apprentice arrives laden with pies and cheeses. The mage makes themselves comfortable and enjoys their graveyard snack. Sneak up on them. Oh, are you
The
kidding me?
pendulum swings like a scythe.
Wow.
Or failure.
Yep. I don't know why that pendulum gets me. Nice. Alright. And what was the... Oh, I draw a curse card before every... Alright.
That
You
should
kick something that
help.
makes a jingling sound, you find a small pouch and examine its contents. Hell yeah. You know my companion is a female, right? Ow. What? There was nothing there. That trap sprung so hard it leapt off of the freaking map. Hilarious. She's just a sturdy gal. anxious. That's not a factor. What we got available? Well, that's gonna go out the window pretty quick. I'm using a hammer. Don't really need any of that. Just gonna buy 3 more food. Well, I'll buy 5 food for 14 gold, thank you much. Deals 20% less damage in combat while your life is full. Well, that won't happen. That works. Lose 1 blessing after every combat in which you are in which you used a weapon ability or artifact. Ooh, that one's rough, but I did just get an achievement for Cursed Soul, which is possess 7 curses at once. I don't think there's really much I can do at this point. Enemies inflict plus 40% damage in the next combat. Oh. Hey look, it's a shrine! Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. I think I'm gonna make it. Wow. So I just literally have to roll not 2 1s. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. All failures are considered huge failure in precision gambling.
Once I was the greatest of the mages. Few there were in those days.
The front door gives without much resistance.
I sought only to serve, and thus I came to the throne of life and death.
Nature has reclaimed what was once a luxurious residence. Floors buckled by trees, walls covered in green moss. The floorboards creak ominously beneath your feet. 10 steps from the cellar door, you pray the floor doesn't give out. Really? Take 12 steps toward the door. Suddenly the floor gives under your weight and you fall through to the cellar. Oh, I lose an equipment. Oh. A hellish vortex fills the space below the manor. You feel the heat of the mage's disc through your satchel. Monsters claw their way out of the seething portal. In the turmoil, the disc clatters to the ground. The portal draws it in and consumes it. The portal heaves, bathing you in arcane energy. With a blinding explosion, it disappears into oblivion. Abomination. Corruption layered on top of corruption. A nightmare made of sickness and disease. Use Bash to break the terror's armor and defeat them with a finisher before it regenerates. Oh, that thing wants a piece of me. Oh man, this is just a fucking nightmare. There we go, there's one. Jesus Christ.
I owe you one.
Jeez, a bunch just went down all at once. Wonderful. Ariane just wants to come in and just take a piece. Now what? The desert crossing encounter is added to the map after every encounter where a pain card was drawn.
If I was weak, it was the weakness of pride. Time has shown that to be well-founded, however.
You walk along the seashore on a dark, stormy night. A lone gull squawks overhead. Drowned out by the crashing of the waves and rumble of the sky, a coven of mages chants something low and ominous. Dark clouds gather overhead as a mage rises a scepter to the heavens. With a crash, lightning strikes the scepter. The mage falls down dead. The chanting increases in fervor as another mage steps up to the the scepter skyward. As you approach, the mage moves on to make space for you. Ah! The mage holds the scepter, greets you. Another believer seeking the scepter's light. Whatever he was going to say next is cut short by lightning and his subsequent death. Another mage takes the scepter, but instead of raising it up to the sky, he presses its cold metal into your hands. The coven watches you expectantly. You squeeze your eyes shut and raise the scepter over your head. Lightning strikes the scepter and a white light fills your vision. Energy courses up your arm. Your very inside feels like it's like a flame. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a bad idea. Then it's over. The light fades and you find the remaining mages scattered across the beach. You think them dead until one, half submerged on the shoreline, raises an arm weakly. The mage wheezes some final words. Do not... do not throw the scepter into the portal. Whatever you do. You scour the shoreline for anything of use. You climb a lighthouse and take it into your surroundings. Oh, nice. So in my mind, I should just make a beeline for the seething portal. There really isn't anything for me to get going the other direction. Unless there's a previous encounter from Forgotten Dreams that I want to try, but quite honestly, the only thing I want to do is have a curse removed, and at this point I've got so many curses, it doesn't really matter which curses I keep or not. Like, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, and I think just taking the 4 turns to get to the seething portal is the answer here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright. I want to look at the map, damn it. Do I want to do the Pauper Dilemma is the question. I can get food or I can get gold, both of which don't really matter. We're gonna fight the corruption because that's what we're doing. It doesn't really matter, I just need to get through the encounter. Would anybody in chat mind swapping their vote to B? Wow, that was a fast encounter. Thank you, chat. Your love is much appreciated. I don't think I need any more food. The friendly innkeeper. Nice. Nice hands.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position. And now we come close to the rough beast, slouching towards its birth.
A red glow betrays the location of the final portal. A dilapidated barn on a long abandoned farm. The portal churns as the others did, but expels no corrupted minions. The Mage's Scepter trembles in anticipation until it flies from your hand and hurtles into the portal. With great turbulence, the portal disappears, discharging all its power. Tremors rock the barn. forcing you outside for safety. A distant summit erupts with energy. Bathed in the sky in red light, you doubt it's a coincidence. Uh-oh. Oh, that's alright.
Here, our paths cross for the first time. Did you know then that we would reach this moment now?
Yes? I watched Spaceballs. You follow the ominous beam of light up the foothills to a summit overlooking the countryside. Yet another portal stands surrounded by mages, necromancers, and witches. This one is much, much larger than the others. Flames dance at the edge of the maelstrom. A group of levitating mages begin to cast an incantation. The cacophony of the portal clashes with the roaring storm winds, till all you can hear is a deep and powerful heartbeat. As they chant something unintelligible, a decrepit arm extends from the fiery maelstrom. A robed figure, its face obscured by a ragged hood, steps from the flaming portal to stand before the assembled mages. It rasps with a voice long unused. I have returned to reclaim my place at the table. A new era awaits. The mages and necromancers fall to their hands and knees in reverence. They fall into pious silence as he speaks again. For returning my objects of power, you will be rewarded. He leans heavily upon his staff and waves an arm. Gold and trinkets appear and clatter to the ground before him. The figure nods as his subjects and disappears in a burst of flame. Eventually, the mages realize they're not alone. Good news, I have all of my health. Bad news is, I have been severely gimped. Archmage. Their quest for power and knowledge will cost a sea of blood, if it must. Mages shoot projectiles from a distance. Use evade to avoid their attacks.
Time to break up this great big weirdo party.
This is such a chaotic fight. I barely know. Fuck. I don't even know who the biggest threat is, so I'm just going after this one because. Alright, that's one down. That's two. Three.
search the buys for anything of value, but cannot escape the question that echoes in your mind. Who or what have you unleashed here today?
We are bound now. The final moments approach, and with each moment accelerate.
Nicely done, gang. So star is done. So, and that's perfect because we're about out of time here. So to recap, the plan is for next week, Monday, we're going to do the moon. We'll do the moon on the mun. And then we'll do the sun. Moon and sun will go on Monday. Tuesday, we will do... oh, fuck, what's it called? I can't remember now. Keep thinking temperance, and no, it's not temperance, because we did temperance yesterday. Thank you. It's Judgment and the World are the last two, and that'll be on Tuesday. So, looking to have Hand of Fate 2 beaten next week. So, yeah, let's look forward to that. There is a off chance that one of these challenges may take me a little longer than I realize, so may take an extra session. But the game plan is to have Hand of Fate 2 beaten next week. So, if y'all haven't been putting out suggestions for games for me to play, you really should. Coming up for the rest of the week, on Thursday, more Starcrawlers. Friday, I'm starting Hollow Knight. And then Saturday, I'll be playing Streets of Rogue. More suggestions equaled more better. Because, like, Saturday, I really could use a lot of help with Saturday streams, but, like, I'm cranking through these games, and, like, I need to have games on the docket to play next. So, like, I've already got kind of a plan on what to do on Fridays, but, like, right now I'm trying to figure out, like, what game am I going to put in the Monday-Tuesday block after Hand of Fate here, and I'm having some trouble figuring that out. So, like, I like to keep my longer play games or games that I want to, like, kind of, like, really sink my teeth into in the Monday-Tuesday game. And right now, Hand of Fate is the game I want to really sit down and play. But realistically speaking, we've only got 4 missions left. And this game is a suggestion from Akka. Akka suggested this game to me, and have quickly grown to like this game. So thank you, Akka, for the suggestion. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, you guys get your games in that suggestion box on my Twitch channel, and we'll see what happens. Like Streets of Rogue on Saturday, that was a recommendation by Topaz. Hollow Knight was a recommendation by Egg. Breath of Fire, again, was Topaz. Like, a lot of games I've played have been recommendations from other people. I'm just trying... Like, part of me is like... I'm just trying to play games that... Yes. No, Streets of Rogue is the... Okay, so before... To kind of wrap up
today's stream, which I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of Hand of Fate because that'll make it easier for me to click end stream later. But